We got about 1.25 of rain last night. Oh, y'all, I'm barefoot and stickers is getting me. The mama and daddy's been feeding the birds. Y'all look. A week or so they'll be out of here. But the best I can tell, only 4 hatched. I don't know what happened to the other egg. I can't find it. Unless it's way down under them. They're full, y'all. Look, they are out. Out, out, out. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about a thing. I can't get the face to focus on the other ones. But she don't seem to mind me coming and looking at them. I don't do it very often, and surely not every. Oh, y'all, there is little stickers in this. Oh, ouch, ouch, in this grass. They're not grass burrs, but they're some kind of little sticky. Oh, goodness, y'all. Let me get over here and see if I got them out of my feet. Goodness gracious. Don't everything look good? I got the flower bed edged before Easter. Doesn't that look good? I got the driveway edged. I gotta go. I'm fixing to go now to Harbor Freight. See if I can get a blade. I need a new blade. I looked online. I can't find it online in the store, but y'all, edging this driveway makes it look so much neater. Because that grass does grow. It'll grow 2 foot out on that pavement. Not that it hurts anything, but it just looks nicer. The edger is a battery, like my, it's a battery that goes to my blower and my lawnmower. They all use the same battery. They're all the same brand, obviously. Atlas from Harbor Freight. And, 3 years now? 3 years and 2 batteries. I got 2 batteries, 1 charger. And y'all, look at this swamp plant, boy. Okay, let me stand down here beside it. Okay, this plant it's about to bloom. See right there? That's up to my chin. So I'm 5. Driver's license used to say 5'8", probably more closer to 5'7" with my age. And my driver's license also used to say blue eyes, and now my driver's license, updated this year, says green eyes. So my eyes have changed color, and there for the longest, depending on what I had on, y'all, it just changed back and forth. One time they'd be blue, one time they'd be green. But I've been doing y'all, these are fixing to bloom, and I am so excited. I hope nothing happens before they bloom. I have tried so hard to get that plant to live. I've told y'all in the other videos a story about me losing them. This is the only one I got, but if it blooms, I'll have seeds. And it looks like it's gonna bloom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times right now. It's got 11 buds on it, so we'll see. We'll see. It's beautiful. Our Nuke's sandwich shop here in town has the first time I saw them was years ago when they put nukes in, and whoever does their lawn care put these out around their trees out front, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And then in my search, when I was on Facebook, I traded plants. A lot of y'all know that. And a friend of mine traded plants, and she had some. And that's who told me what it was. I had Googled, I had looked, I had asked gardeners in town. And like nobody knew the name of it, and I didn't know. I guess I could have went in and asked them, who does your lawn work? And ask them what it was. But, you know, sometimes these gardeners, I've done that at other places, see them out mowing. And I don't know, you know, who's ever over the company might know the name, but these boys that are out just mowing the yard, like, they tell me, sorry, they don't know. And so I drive away. But I have stopped and asked many times. So, the amaryllis over here are blooming. I showed y'all these a while back, and they were budded out. But that's the blueberry. Blueberry and purple top turnips. And the silver, the blueberries are in the black pots. But these are looking good. Boy, the creek bank is looking awesome. Now, it's took me 3 years to get it to this point. If we just don't have a flood, because now if the flood waters come up, the flood waters do come up in the edge of this bank. It does not come out up like in the yard. It don't come out in the yard, but it will flood. Oh, like once every 7-10 years or so. Me and my sister was talking about it the other day. We'll get some kind of extreme, well, the last bad flood we got here, they said it had been in the 70s, since 1970 something, since the creeks downtown had flooded like that. So I've been here 3 years, and there hadn't been a problem so far, and I lived here 10 years before, and there wasn't a problem. I lived here back in the 90s. When my son first graduated, I lived here in another mobile home, and I moved back over here. It's a good place to be for right now. But I didn't have this creek bank landscaped when I was here before. I had some ground cover and stuff on it, but I didn't have all these plants. But when I was here before, I just didn't have a vision for it. I have a different vision now. So that's where all this comes from. And I'll be glad when all these little trees. She's starting to put out at the top. Remember I showed y'all a few weeks ago, I told y'all I wanted to cut the top out of her to make her bush out. And look at there. Look, she's getting arms all over the place. And that's a little plum tree I grew from a seed. Y'all, I don't even care if they don't ever make fruit. I just think it's fun to grow them. And that's a little oak tree that I've left here since all the big trees in this area had been taken out from when they took the bridge out. So we're going to let that one grow. Probably in my lifetime, I'll never see it reach this size. But it'll be here for somebody to enjoy and hold this creek bank up if that big flood ever comes. And this is a mulberry tree. And the whole top of that mulberry tree, actually, I might have to take one of those out. The mulberry could grow under the oak tree, because the oak tree will get a lot taller, but we'll see as it goes. And there's my sugar maple. But I can't wait for all these trees to grow up down here. And then I put this little crepe myrtle here. And there's my apple tree. I am going to top that apple tree next year. Let it sprout out some more. The willow tree's doing great, but I just think it'll be, I put that crepe myrtle there. That crepe myrtle's only a little over a year old, y'all, and look how big. These were all seedlings under the big trees over in the fenced-in yard. It's amazing. This little thing, you could barely see it last year. Like it was maybe 4 inches tall. Look at that. Look how big that is. But I have planted all kinds of flowers over in that area. Seeds, y'all, I don't know. I don't know if it's too early. Some of them may not want to come up till the nights get warmer. But I just keep putting stuff over here. I have some 4 o'clocks coming up. I have some Mexican petunias coming up. But I'm kind of disappointed in this area. I don't know. I've set out hydrangeas over here numerous times. And I don't know. I've set out all kinds of shade plants, shade seeds, and nothing seems to make it. Now my salvias and shrimp plants is coming up there. But I don't know. I may try to get, this is a dry, real sandy dry. I may try to put some butterfly bushes or something for the hummingbirds and the butterflies. I don't know. We'll see, y'all. It's a everyday project out here. Every day I'm doing something. And this tree, I just don't know, y'all. I'm trying to give it every chance. It's alive. If you scratch the outside bark off, it's green. But it's still dormant. It's just not putting out. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. We'll wait a little while longer, and another month or so. If it don't put out, we may just cut it back and start over. But everything is looking good, y'all. And I have so many birds this morning. So many birds. And I'll walk over here and show y'all my lettuces and stuff. It's looking real good after the rain. Look how big. That's going to be blooming before long. I showed y'all those little buds the other day. They are really growing. The little mustard greens are coming up over there. I've got me some lettuce picked that I picked actually yesterday morning. That's the bok choy, and there is little bok choy coming up in there. Little seeds. So I'll have some more of that. That's going to seed. That's fine. I let it go to seed last year, and I put all the seeds in the refrigerator all winter, and now I'm planting them. And they're growing fine. My lettuce is going to go to seed, and I do keep my seeds, y'all. And if you put them in the refrigerator or leave them out through the cold weather for about 6 weeks, you can plant them. They'll grow. But this is my lettuces I have picked. I have enough for a big salad. I'm not sure what, I've had all kinds of ideas for that salad. I don't know what I want. I guess I'll figure it out when it's time to eat. But this is a bok choy. I planted a whole row, and look, I got one. And these are beets. The squirrels got in here. These are carrots. The squirrels got in here and dug every bit of the seeds. And I planted, there's a squash. If y'all can see a squash coming up right there. I have planted cucumbers in here to run up this trellis. I planted Italian squash to run up this trellis. That's asparagus. My tomatoes, that tomato, I forgot to cover my tomatoes when that freeze come. And that one got bit, and it was all the way back to the stem, but it's putting back out. But this one, boy, this one's doing good. I've already pruned it up 2 or 3 times. But I don't know, I was telling y'all something, and I'm trying to tell y'all too much at one time, I guess, and I don't know what I'm trying to tell you. There's some baby tomatoes. I keep coming in here and thinning these out, and y'all, more and more, that's in every one of these pots. See, like that cluster? I keep pulling them all out, but these are the ones that seed from the seeds from the year before. Oh, cucumbers. I have plenty of cucumbers 2 or 3 times in these pots, and cucumbers run up this little fence. All the cucumbers I can eat. And the squirrels get in there. I guess they're digging the seeds up and eating the seeds. But that's why that man's going to come and hunt on my property. May 1st, squirrel season opens for the month. And he's going to come and go back here. Back there in the woods. I told him he'd have to go back there. Brindley and Nugget wouldn't shut up barking at him. So him and his wife's been over here 2 or 3 times scoping things out. That's my peppermint. That's my mustard greens. Back to the lettuces, the bok choy. I've got to get this bed done. Boy, I tell you, I'm always doing something. It just seems like I don't ever get it all done. It seems like it's just ongoing. This is the other sugar maple. There's a lizard on it, look. There's a dragon. Woo, Brindley would be after it, wouldn't she? That'll be beautiful right there. In the fall, see, I got 3 of them out here front. They'll be yellow and orange. In the fall, that'll be so beautiful for me or somebody. But y'all, every yard I leave just like this. And I'm telling you, within 3 or 4 months after I'm gone, I should take y'all by and video some of these yards. It looks like nobody lives there. People live there, but it looks like nobody lives there. And all the plants and all the trees are gone. They just let them die. They want me to leave them. They have a fit for me to leave them. And then I do, and then I regret it. But that's life. It was time for me to move on. It was time for me to move over here and make this yard beautiful. So that's all I know. That's all I know to tell y'all. It was time to move on. Time to move on. Time to move on. I need to put these daylilies out. I put them out in this bed over here last year. Then I decided I didn't want them there, but I may put them back. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a few days. It comes to me. The thought comes to me. I think that's a pretty little collection of pots there. You can't really plant anything there because that's sitting on asphalt. So it was kind of bare, so I put containers. The Peruvian lily's about to bloom. See all those shoots coming up on the Peruvian lilies? They'll be blooming red in a few days. We'll get that in the walkabout. The rain about beat the clematis up. This is spearmint. And there is the beautiful, famous Brindley Star. That's spearmint, y'all, and oh, it smells so good. That is so good in your drinks. Any kind of drink. Just pick a few sprigs of that off and put it in your drink. So refreshing in the summer. Freeze it in your ice cubes, and when your ice cubes melt, you get the minty taste and smell. I'm thinking about putting these daylilies back over here across this line. I took them out, but I think I'm going to put them back. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about them. We'll see which direction the Lord leads me on that. And I had a whole row of hostas over here, y'all, and only one. I only see one. Oh, there's one right there. It's coming up. Let's see if we can help it here a little bit. Move some of these leaves out of the way. When those leaves fall over here, I just leave them. Y'all leaving your leaves. I know people will say, don't leave your leaves, it'll kill your plants. Y'all see my flowers? I leave my leaves and they just rot down and make good compost, and you don't have to mulch, and that saves me a fortune. And I mean, y'all can see every one of mine, there's no mulch, it's leaves. I leave the leaves, all the leaves that fall, and every time I mow, I take all the grass clippings and I divide the flower beds up. I put it in one flower bed, next time I'll put it in another flower bed, the next time, and then I just rotate around. I rotate around to all of them. Not much going on over here. The purple flags are coming up. The red salvia is blooming by the mailbox, and the pink. I see a little pink out there. Salvia is blooming. Not much going on over here right now. There's elephant ears coming up all under that those Peruvian lilies. And this is salvias, all salvias. Right now I only see pink, but I know there's red over here. There was last year. But there's a pink one starting to bloom. But that'll be down the fence row along with the hyacinth bean vine. But anyway, this is it for this walkabout. Probably went too long. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. And we'll see y'all on the next adventure.